Hello, it's the start of spring, it's Easter bank holiday and I'm getting out for at least one session, so this is my one night that I'm going to get. Got some new Mistral stuff to try out, so yeah, let's hope that we can get the carp on it. I've arrived here on the brisk of sunset. I've been at another water all day and blanked. It's not a very good winter water, but if you do get them, they are sort of beautifully coloured fish. I've literally come to this section of the lake mainly because the wind's been powering down this way for the last 3 days. We're going to have a bit of a storm, so the high or low pressures as they fluctuate with the storm. Hopefully the wind will push them down here, and the differences in pressure will get them feeding, so hopefully it won't be a wasted session, but we'll see. Hopefully these new baits will do the business. Right, these are the two baits I'm going on. The Belgian shrimp, or I used to call it betulin, but it's not, it's Belgian. The fermented shrimp paste boilies smell, well, rank but carpy. And the next one I'm going out on is Go Nuts. Very similar sort of after smell to the I-40, except a lot more nuttier. But yeah, I've just sprinkled, well, about half a kilo of each over 2 spots, and I'm fishing 3 rods in amongst them. At the moment I'm on 2 for Go Nuts and 1 on the shrimp, but we'll see if I need to swap that over during the night. Alright then, I'll catch you later. Right then, so a bit of a nighttime update, apart from the fact that, well, there is no real update apart from the fact this stormy weather, or the torrential rain, has moved in. Temperature has dropped quite a lot. I'm going to try and get some sleep. And hopefully one of the alarms will bolt into action and I'll be out in the rain. But until something happens, I'm going to leave the camera off. Alright, good night for now. Well, if I had to define last night, rough. I think I filmed just before the heavy rain started coming down, and literally the heavy rain came down all night, which meant that the water level in the lake rose by, well, the peg I was fishing from just out there is totally underwater now. My pod, it was up to just under the bite alarms, so it's gone by this. The water level's risen by about 2.5 foot since midnight. With that though, the river's kicking down lots of crap. I managed to hook into a pillow about midnight, and it was bounce. Where the hell would a pillow? Yeah, so I dragged this giant silt-filled pillow right across the lake. It was the furthest cast rod I had out as well. And chunks of tree, balls of weed. Eventually, I think it was about 4 o'clock, I reeled in and gave up. I just went to sleep, literally, because I hadn't slept at all and I wasn't getting anywhere. So I woke up this morning, probably should have got up bright and early and started things and got things ready, but no, I haven't done that because I'm so knackered. But we'll see. I've just got the rods back out now. I've had to put my wellies on to wade out on the peg. But it'll be interesting now to see if I manage to hook one, see how I land it, because I can't see where the peg is. But it's all good. Oh, right, I'll catch you guys later. yes, it should have been, in my mind now, this would have been an excellent time after the heavy downpour. We had a few jolts of lightning that lighted up the sky last night. This would have been a potential feeding time afterwards, and I don't think it's worked out that way. Well, time to back down, and let's hope the next session brings a bit more success. Right, I'll see you later. Ooh, so hello. We're about 3 hours into a session. I've only just managed to get the rods out. Me and William are down the Fendrod.
I'm tired.
You're tired, yeah? Coming down for the night? Well, William's coming down for the night. Hopefully I'll get 2 nights of it.
I'm having one. I meant 2, because I'm leaving my stuff here today and tomorrow and
Okay.
so I'm having, and the kettle's just on for hot dogs.
No, we're gonna cook some hot dogs in the frying pan. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just managed to get the rods out. William's been perched next to my rods, kicking them, making the alarms go off, throwing things in the lake, and generally trying to make life hard for me. But we'll see how it goes from here. Is it?
What?
We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay.
Right. We'll catch you guys later.
I just did.
Ta-da. In bed?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first little update of the night. Hopefully it'll be one of many, but you never know. Just tucking myself in. Just rebaited all 3 rods. When I first got here, I cast out a 2-post. Well, there's 2 posts out in the middle of the lake, and I cast to them. I was short on both of them, so I wasn't. I was short on one of them, and I was more or less about a rod length away from the other one, but I still wasn't happy with it. And when I reeled them both in, they were covered in bits of weedy grass stuff. So I brought them back in, and I put a big scattering of boilies in 2 big patches, and just dropped the bait out of that, and that's about 4 rod lengths out rather than going all the way across to the middle of the lake. But hopefully I'll catch something cruising along the front channel of the lake. And who we got? Boy Wonder's sleeping there. Oh, better not wake him up. But hopefully we'll get some action during the night, and I'll be able to wake him up to see his first Fendrod fish. Right, I'll see you later. Good morning. What?
Can I go on that exercise?
No, you can't go on those exercise stuff because they're still covered in dew. I'll tell you when you can go on them.
Yay!
But later.
Mommy's gonna be here later.
Mammy's going to be here in about 5 hours' time.
Whoa, 5 hours time. I found the
Anyway, good morning. Another blank night. I had, well, 1 run on the other side of the lake last night, and then another 2 to the same guy on the pipe peg. Where...
Boo!
Good morning, Will.
Hi.
So, yeah, Mr. Ants in his pants has been up crack of dawn. Well, literally as soon as it was light.
And I have a poo in the bucket.
Oh yeah, I
The
know.
bag?
And you had a poo in the bucket. Yes, that was.
In a bag. In a baggie.
But
I just folded out. 1, 2.
I'll get away from the camera now.
Bye.
Yeah. How do I top that? I've had a poo in a bucket and my tooth has fallen out. Right, so quickly pad round. Mr. Ants in his pants has been up and about since first light. Get the brolly stem of the way. He hasn't stopped. Get down from there, Will.
What?
Get down. What's in here? Can you put the peg back in?
What?
The peg you've got in your hand?
Yeah.
No. In the side there where it's been taken out.
Oh, it's been taken out here.
Yeah, you need to put it back in.
That's why.
You watching them?
It's crushing and brushing.
What's it look like?
Scrambled truckey eggs. Sliced.
Scrambled truckey eggs.
Yeah, scrambled truckey eggs are called chopped slicey eggs.
What's a truckey egg?
Truckey eggs are eggs that are sliced.
Eggs that are sliced, they're a truckey egg, are they?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that before.
This one's gonna go really far now.
I didn't hear the splash. Well, where did it go? 400 miles. That's going to hit you in the face.
And then he'll turn it to a daddy.
Tuna. 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 Right. Yeah, long time since an update. The lake has been absolutely dead all day. The last two fish I've seen were directly on the opposite side of the lake. Guy had two runs at the same time. And that was it. That's all I've seen on the lake all day. There's one run at about perhaps 5-6 o'clock this morning. So I've moved up the lake into the shallows because it's getting warmer and warmer, and hopefully with the cloud that we've got in the sky it's going to be a warmer night. So the shallows, in my mind, well, I was already in the shallow water, but this part of the shallows in my mind is a lot better for a medium temperature night. But we shall see. William's gone. Mammy came to pick him up. He wasn't very happy about it. He's got swimming lessons tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, and it's not an option to sort of come down here and pick him up and take him home to get changed for swimming lessons. He wasn't very happy about leaving, but yeah, I wouldn't be either, but oh god. So I'm going to sit up here. It's the peg I was in about 4 weeks ago when it was absolutely hammering down. Tin box hasn't rained for about 2 days, so it's absolutely reeking of urine now. But yeah, well, you've got to take into account it's the only sort of sheltered area from the car park and the whole of the lake, and hundreds of people walk around here every day, so I'm sitting in Splash City. Right, let's get the rods out and I'll see you in a minute. Right, got the rods back out. Because I've scrambled everything into a pile, a truckload of it in the boot of the car, some of it's on the barrow, so I don't know where anything is. I've just literally chucked all three rods out with 15mm pure pineapple pop-up. So yeah, nice high-vis pop-up. Hopefully it'll attract a bite before I get set up. Again, alright. Right. So this is it. This is where I was 24 hours ago, just arriving at the lake. It's now coming up to, I think it's coming up to about 7 o'clock, and the sun's starting to go down now. There's no real update. Oh yeah, there is. I had a pickup off a Canada goose, and and luckily I didn't hook it. I dragged the bait probably about 2 or 3 foot. I did get excited, and then suddenly I could see that it was one of those bloody geese out there. But yeah, that's the only update. Let's just get one, is it? There you go. Celebratory coffee. I had a beep on the right hand rod. It's the first actual beep that wasn't a swan or me. There's my coffee. It's pretty hot. Well, it's morning after the second night. I set my alarm for like 5 o'clock. I was up, done a quick bait change. Nope, nothing again. It's coming up to about 10:30 now, and so that means I've been in this swim, I don't know, 18 hours, not a touch. Well, I did have about 4 beeps during the night, but single beeps, so yeah, I don't know, well, perhaps it's, what is it, middle of April now? It's about the 15th, 16th. I think it's this time last year they were spawning, so it could well be the fact that they're on their build up to spawning, and that's why they've suddenly, the lake's just shut off. Next week there's a match on here, and I'm not taking part in that, but that could be when they kick off and start spawning, because that will just ruin the match. But we'll see. I'm going to pack up now, so back on, well, technically it's like a triple blank, because I've done 2 nights here and a night a couple of weeks ago, so it's they're totting up. Right, I'll see you later. Right, that's another microlite. Not seen one of them for years. Anyway, this is the end of another blank session, so I'll see you next time I'm on the bank. Ta-da. Right, so I'm at my 4th night session, well, 4th night on the Fendrod. I suppose it's the 3rd session. I've come down expecting a little bit of drizzle and general low pressure, and I thought, well, it's a bit rainy, but let's give it a try. Well, say give it a try. I've been here probably coming up to an hour. Literally threw the brolly up over the stuff while I was setting the bivvy up. So there's a mountain of stuff under a brolly. I threw the rods out. Single hook baits, the veteran shrimp. And I got one out. That one's on shrimp. The other 2 are on the go nuts. So I thought, single hook bait, get them out while I'm setting the bivvy up. It's always a chance. Literally as I'm ramming in the first 2 or 3 bivvy pegs, the tip of the rod arced round and the reel started spinning, and I picked up and I genuinely thought I had a carp on the way it took off, and then it slowed down as I was kept bringing it in. So it was a bream, but it wasn't a small bream, so here's the footage of that. So I finally got, well, I say I finally got one. I literally got one as I was setting up. I've been a bit lazy and left it in the net for about 10-15 minutes because I was still putting the pegs in the bivvy when I got here, but it's an absolutely massive bream. Right, and yeah, so it doesn't feel as heavy as it looks, but you gotta take into account this is. It's gonna be floppy. Look at that. Bream. That is monstrous. And a mouth that you could sit a 15mm boilie and about 4 more in it. So I'm gonna quickly give it away and see what my first Fendrod bream of the year looks like on the scales. Right. Yeah, it is one of the big ones. It's coming in at smack on 11 pounds. So I was only setting up as well. Rod's not even on the alarms. You hear the little click, watch the rod bend, tip bend round. It actually gave a bit of a fight as well. But £11 this is. So let's get rid of this foam. I don't care about these being snotty or slimy, especially when it's a pound over double figures, really, isn't it? Look at that. £11 in the net. It almost looked as wide as a carp. Stomping. Right, let's get a photo. Well, give you a flash of this side. There was a little black speck on the other one, this side, and this one is just like pure, clean bronze bream. Got a mark on this side. It's a bit of a old fighter, chewed up tail, but other than that, perfect. Right, that's my first fish on the excellent shrimp. Right. It didn't take that long. 2 seconds. Usually they take a while. Yeah, so a nice bream, nice £11. So I'm happy with that actually. But yes, let's see what the night brings. I'm here till about midday tomorrow. There's a match on here tomorrow, and I'm not in it. It's the doubles match. I didn't really pick a partner, and plus it means that I've got Saturday and Sunday, and I done last weekend, so I've got to sort of spend a bit of time with the boys. So I'm here till about midday tomorrow, and then the rest of the weekend I belong to my sons. Alright then, I'll catch you later, show you what bait I'm using, and I'll hopefully have some good updates. Alright, ta-da. Right then, so bivvy's all sort of half done. I haven't put the bed together yet. It's getting a bit pretty dark. I've literally been tying PVA bags and sawing out the rods and just tidying things up since it got dark. So I'm gonna give it an early night tonight. I've baited up. I'll give you a quick run through of what I've done there, and make sure read all the rods. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Well, catch a few hours, and hopefully the alarms will be off and I'll be fishing the net. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It feels right. The temperature feels right and the weather feels right. But I've said that before. Right then, I've got the bait set up for the night. Look, I got the old Belgian shrimp. Hook baits all pre-clugged. They've been soaking in there for about a week now. They are. I'm still using the old Krilla pop-ups because I like them, and I've tied about 10 to 12 PVA bags for the night, all around about the same size. I haven't been too fussy, and I've got one rod that I'm putting quite far out. I've tied 3 little 5-bait stringers in the PVA. Nothing fancy, just so that it doesn't sort of give it a bit that air resistance. You cast it out. This I found, if you put a bag on, it'll reduce your casting distance. If you put a solid bag on, you won't get it as far. Put a little stringer on like this and it'll still fly. It'll fly like a normal, as if you haven't got anything on. So there's my little bit of bait preparation for the night. Good morning. Very quiet night again, but it is freezing. I'm just lucky I had that one bream at the start. Yeah. I know I've got to be off the lake by about 12 because there's a match on. It's about 7:30 now. It's about 4.5 hours time. I slammed on the bivvy and move up a peg and see if I can't get anything out of what is the channel. But you know, I've never had much success first thing in the morning there, but let's give it a try anyway, because these haven't moved for about 12 hours. Alright, I'll see when I move. Right, so I've got to be off the lake at 12, it's now 22, so I'm going to start packing down. One bream for 4 sessions. Yeah, it was a big bream, but still, it's not very good going, is it? But it'll do for now. Right, here's the next session. I'm going to pack up, and if I do get a fish in the next 10 minutes before the rods come in, then of course I'll switch the camera back on, but if not, I'll see you on the bank. Ta-da.